In Palace, so let's tell you about Palace. Rolling straight to the ceiling, crowns and crystals, top like journeys, dishing out malice. Hold up, South London's grandest, far from bandits. Everything earned for a goal of elevation. Just passing the team over here, might finish like bright future, we can't vanish. SE25 any day, that's sellers. Rev up the engines, no more rivers. Reactions, fan cams, bands on stream. Share up the team, support the dream team when eagles fly, make noise and scheme. Dare to dream or dream to dare, taking a step to become supreme.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are, and whenever you are. Welcome back to Eagle Eyed Extra, where I am bringing you an extravaganza this weekend, back-to-back streams for WWE SummerSlam. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've actually done wrestling content on here, so I will apologize, first of all, for not bringing wrestling content since January? I want to say January. Let's say January. Right. Anyway, forget all that. It's now summer. SummerSlam, the first ever 2-night weekend event for WWE SummerSlam. Big up Sean straight away in there. Sorry, Nikki, too late for me. Hope you have a great watch and make sure you don't fall asleep, mates. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to get it straight away. I'm never going to live it down. I'm never going to live it down. I fell asleep at Wembley. Got that one loaded up. Of course I did. Of course I did. Come on. Self-deprecation. Rule 1 of comedy. But thank you very much, Sean, man. Thank you very, very much, man. Really, really appreciate that, man. Big up yourself. Hope you have a wonderful night. Right. No, I'm really not living it down, Rich. I'm really not living it down. Anyway, on to more positive things. So tonight is night 1 of SummerSlam. Now, if I go ahead and go get the match card set up on my other monitor, because yes, I have 2 monitors. I live a very luxurious lifestyle. I really don't. Let's go ahead and go get the match card up. Now, I already have seen tonight that match 1 will be the tag team match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, who have Paul Heyman in their corner. Now I'm going to do a quick preview of this with around about 23 minutes to go before the match card actually starts off. So Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Roman Reigns makes his comeback. He makes his grand return a few weeks ago, and all kind of in reaction to Seth freaking Rollins' injury. He gets injured and it kind of leaves his stable in a bit of a situation. Bron Breakker has now stepped up into that leader role. He's taken the microphone and everything. Reigns comes back and they've done a bit of a backwards and forwards segment, which ended up with Roman Reigns cutting a promo on Bron Breakker and on Bronson Reed, which then ended up on Monday Night Raw this past week, getting him speared to hell. And then Bron Breakker just destroying him, and Bronson Reed stealing his Jordans. Which, I'm sorry, it was just funny. It's just funny just to watch Bronson Reed just like constantly just like take Roman Reigns' Jordans off him. It's like, these are mine now. I'm taking these. But hey ho, who have I got in this one? I need to bring up my predictions because I've forgotten already. Isn't that fun? Who did I have in this one? I think actually this is actually a good segue to actually probably bring up the point that there is a predictions contest tonight between myself and one other man. Production issues. Right. So obviously, all the way back in January, I challenged everyone on Eagle Eye Football to be like, I'm gonna give myself a championship. I've now come to the realization that that's probably not the best way to go. So I've decided to hold that title in abeyance. It is vacant, ready to be claimed tonight. And who should step up but the man who's won literally everything to do with eagle-eyed football? He is a predictions champion. He is an FPL champion. He is whatever else we've competed in champion. Basically, he's a belt collector. He has won everything. I am, of course, going up against Rich in the predictions contest for this event. Now, as I bring up my predictions folder, and then I will share my screen so that way you can all see what what will that be. Hang on. And I've actually forgotten how to do that. No, I haven't. I really haven't. I need to add an extra camera. No, that doesn't work. No, it's share screen. Oh my god. You can so tell I'm so just right. Okay. Let's go back here. Hello. So, as you can see, the match card is all here, and I am going up against Rich. Rich turned heel on me. As you can see, look at that. That is not the face of a baby face. That is a heel right there. He wants another title. He wants. Hang on, as I just hide that really quickly. He wants the extremely prestigious, world-renowned. People across the world are lining up to compete for this. They are competing for the eagle-eyed heavyweight championship of the world. Now, a few months ago, I turned heel and said, I'm the champion now. I've decided not to do that. I've decided to hold the title vacant. So this is on the line tonight. And if he wins, I do have to take this title over to South London to Rich. I have to take that title to him. I have to acknowledge him as my tribal chief, if you will. So anyway, back to the whole point. So who have we got in this match? Well, we've got differing predictions already. I've gone with Bron Breakker. He's gone Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. That is match number one. Now we'll also go across the rest of night one. We've also got Tiffany Stratton defending the WWE Women's Championship against Jade Cargill, which I've got up top here. I've gone with Jade Cargill. So has Rich, because it's Jade Cargill, man. Come on, it's time to really just give her the forefront of the SmackDown Women's division, make her the face of it. She's been absolutely fantastic this past in 2025, these last 8 months, and Queen of the Ring as well. So she's earned her title shot here tonight. We also have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll, celebrities in WWE. Not sure how to feel about it, against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. I've never really wished like something negative to happen to somebody. Logan Paul is that man. And then we also have the women's tag team championship on the line with the unique pairing of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss going up against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. No Liv Morgan yet. She's still out injured, but will she return tonight? I've gone with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and so has Rich. You can already see there are some very close predictions here, but then there are some ones that we are differing on. We will also have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, who has Scarlett in his corner. I've gone Karrion Kross because I hate that ginger prick. Not just because he's ginger, but I'm not going to lie, that might be because he's ginger. Now, this has got the worst stipulation I've ever seen. I'm going to read this off of Wikipedia. If Karrion Kross wins, Sami Zayn has to admit that Kross was right about what he said about him. If Zayn wins, Kross must admit he was wrong about Sami Zayn. I'm sorry, is this a playground? Are we in a playground right now? Is this lunchtime? What, shake hands and then just, agree to disagree? No! This is a bloody fight, man! I really hope Karrion Kross does win, but I can genuinely see Sami Zayn winning this, which is just annoying to me. And then, of course, I think what will be tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship is CM Punk, the man who I am representing tonight, because he is my greatest of all time. He is my number one favorite. Has been since 2005. He will face Gunter, the Ring General, the Austrian brute, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who have we got? Rich has gone CM Punk, and I've gone Gunter. So me wearing this is going to be interesting tonight, because if CM Punk wins, great. If CM Punk loses, I'm probably going to put on a jacket and just to hide that, because right. And then tomorrow night I will do a night 2 preview of the various matches, but we'll run through the card nonetheless. We've got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Naomi for the Women's World Championship. Naomi's first title defense since cashing in Money in the Bank and claiming her championship, which is so well deserved for someone who I think has been flying under the radar. We all know that she's got the talent. We all know she's got the energy to be a champion, and we're seeing this now. We've also got Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, an Irish showdown in a no disqualification, no count out, last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. If Becky Lynch wins and retains the Intercontinental Championship, then Lyra Valkyria will not be able to challenge for the championship as long as Becky holds that title. Interesting. Will Bayley get involved in that? Because it is no DQ. Remember that. No disqualification. And Bayley is in that title scene. We also have a steel cage match between Jacob Fatu against Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. So the MFT can't get involved. There is no chance of interference, but this is the WWE we're talking about. Of course, there's going to be interference. We also have another title. Wow, that I've just only realised now that all 6 matches tomorrow night are all the title matches. Interesting. We have AJ Styles going up against the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. It should be Dominic, but I can see AJ winning. Also, these predictions are locked in. They cannot be changed now. It is official. We then have, bear with me here. Bear with me. We have a 6-pack TLC tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. There's a lot of tag team in this one. So we have the defending champions of the Wyatt Six, being Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. They will put their titles on the line against Andrade and Rey Fenix. DIY, consisting of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Fraxium, consisting of Axiom and Nathan Frazier. The Motor City Machine Guns, consisting of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. And the Street Profits, consisting of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Take a breath, try say that backwards, or try and say that when you're drunk. I dare you. I double dare you. That one's going to be a crazy match. That's going to be my match of the night straight away. And then we've probably got the most interesting match of them all. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. Now, I'm going to go into a lot of detail about this tomorrow, but after having watched SmackDown last night and John Cena maybe waking up from this whole person that he's been since Elimination Chamber, since The Rock did the whole thing, even though it really wasn't that, and he did the whole thing ear to ear, but it was kind of stupid. And we saw John Cena low blow Cody and win at WrestleMania with the help of Travis. I'm still not over that. I'm still not over that. I still haven't watched WWE Unreal to actually like watch the the ins and outs of that. But having seen Travis Scott help John Cena win that was a bit. That left a bad taste in my mouth. Pause. We're not even 20 minutes in, and there's a pause. Great. Fandabby dozy. Right, that's a street fight. So that is going to be a very, very good match. Is John Cena fooling the crowd and fooling Cody Rhodes? Because they shared a beer last night on SmackDown, and Cody Rhodes said, "Welcome back, John Cena," and then left the ring. So just don't, Rich, just don't. Okay, just don't, please, please, please. Right, I'm taking a. I've got rum and coke today, so that's good rum. Right. So we're running about 9 minutes away from the actual match card starting up. And they've just been running through previews and everything. So if you looked on social media, you would have seen, everyone getting ready, interviews with Jackie Redmond and the preview crew, and everyone does look match ready. Everyone looks great going into this. We'll quickly run through the predictions again. So I've not got it set up in the order that of the match card tonight, but I'm assuming that what Wikipedia has on the SummerSlam 2025 page is going to be our match card tonight. So again, we have Roman Reigns and Jey Uso teaming up against Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman in their corner. And for that match, I have gone Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Rich has gone Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. We also have, as I will just let the system wake up a little bit, we will also have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Both Rich and I have gone with a new champion in Jade Cargill. We will also have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll teaming up against the team of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Both Rich and I have gone with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll to win that one. We have the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. The defending champions Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, who will face the team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And on that one, again, Rich and I have gone with new champs in Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. We will also have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross in the worst stipulation match I've ever seen. And I've gone Karrion Kross. Rich has gone Sami Zayn. And then tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk against Gunter. And in that match, I have predicted Gunter. Rich has predicted a brand new champion in CM Punk. So a lot of new champions coming up here, as you can see with Rich. He's gone Jade Cargill, new champion. Flair and Bliss, new champs. Punk, new champion. And then he's gone with retained. He's got Cena, Naomi, and Solo to retain. AJ Styles to win the title. Lyra Valkyria to win the title. And then the Wyatt Six to retain. Whereas me, Cargill to win the title. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to win the title. Gunter to retain, Cody Rhodes to win the title, Naomi to retain, Jacob Fatu to win the title, AJ Styles to win the title, Lyra Valkyria to win the title, and the Street Profits to regain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Also, massive shout out to Rich for making up these overlays for tonight's stream. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go get my Netflix ready. If it actually does want to load up tonight. Let's see. There it is. And we will watch live. And wow, that is loud. That is loud in my ears. So with around about 5 minutes to go, this is SummerSlam 2025 being brought to you live from New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey tonight on the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. I've got my alcohol. I've got my chicken wings. I've got company as well. She's over there in the background somewhere, sniggering away. Do you want to come and say hello? See? No, it's that way. Look. Actual proof. I can talk to the opposite gender. Hello. This is Tony.
Hello.
There we go. Right, you can go away now. I'm getting abused straight away. There we go. And she calls me a dumbass too. I get called names. I get pushed around. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy my wings whilst we wait for the event to start. That's a good wing. Good wing. Solid 10 out of 10. Considering that I made them myself. So. Second. Offer what? No, don't worry about it. Thank God this is not on the main channel. Thank God. Hopefully, if schedules do align, Rich will be joining me here on the channel tonight. But if he can't, he can't. If he can, he can. But the predictions are in. And I'm looking forward to this. Just under 3 minutes to go. I've already seen the stage design. If we actually have got enough time, let's see if we can. If I can just quickly run onto X or Twitter, whatever we call it these days, and go onto SummerSlam. Let's see, WWE SummerSlam, because the stage was revealed. And here we go. Right, let's share my screen again. If we make that full screen. So this is the stage tonight. That's just music. Why are we doing that? Let's just turn that off. There we go. So this is the stage tonight. Look at that. That is a lot of lights. And then just look at the... And then obviously, look at that. With the steel cage ready for tomorrow night. Absolutely incredible stage design here. Which actually, oddly enough, was threatened. You can't make tonight. Well, then I will be seeing you tomorrow. And hopefully we will crown the first ever eagle-eyed wrestling champion. So funny enough, the SummerSlam stage was threatened to be delayed because of extreme weather. So they've had some really bad weather over in New Jersey, and it was like feared that they actually might not finish the stage. But this is WWE we're talking about. Of course, they got it ready, and away they go. A minute to go before the show goes live. So the title is on the line. Oh, here we go. And then we're getting a preview here with about a minute to go. and just like a last time on SummerSlam kind of thing, where we've had great matches. We've had tribal combat. We've had the Judgment Day blow up. We've had um, all kinds of stuff happen. As I have another wing. So, and then obviously after this, I'm talking my mouth, but I shouldn't really. We've got WWE going on tour again because we've got, I think Crown Jewel is in Adelaide. It's in Australia, and then we've got Clash in Paris. I think that's all this month, or Clash in Paris is in early September. But I've only just seen that. We are nothing but professional here. Oh, we've got the Netflix to-do with a flyover. SummerSlam is about to begin live from, well, they call it East Rutherford, but it's more Newark, New Jersey. I don't know my geography when it comes to America. It's too big. Big up to the dog. The dogs are out here. I'm good, man. How are you? Yeah, I know. I know. A 2-night ever SummerSlam. Here we go. And we're kicking off with Superstar Rivals. Drew McIntyre is in Newark. Very nearly didn't make it because he was stuck in Hemel Hempstead of all places. Not on this family friendly channel. And then we've got Logan Paul. Get him off my screen already. Get him off my screen, man. Are we gonna get Jelly Roll? No, we're gonna get Randy Orton. It's Randy Orton in the buggy. And there is the star of the show. Jelly Roll is here. Also, and we've also got Gunter now on the screen as well. JC's got too many burners. He's got far too many burners. He's got far too much time on his hands. Hopefully now he's got a lot less time on his hands to be up at, to be up just trolling me all the time. So I really hope that right now a certain person doesn't come out. It's okay. We're gonna get a promo. We're getting Drewski. Is Drewski the new host of SummerSlam? Because if it's him and not Cardi B, I'm happy. Drewski is kicking off the promo. Oh, we got Undertaker here. The dog saying, I don't follow wrestling as much, but Brock Lesnar was my goat. Respect that. Nah, he's if we forget like the actual outside of WWE things, bro, Lesnar was it, man. Cause damn, I'm waiting for JC to just to turn up and just send in weird comments. That's why I'm waiting on Rich, because I know he's gonna appear at some point. Don't summon him. He's like Joe Hendry. Once you say his name, he appears. And then we got, so yeah, at the moment that they are really just dragging out this this reaction. They're just giving like certain like other reactions. I'm not gonna lie, Jelly Roll choke slamming Logan Paul through that table on the night on the Late Show was sick. Big up Midnight, who's coming to us live from Antarctica. How's the weather like down there in Antarctica? Hope it's not too cold. After all, this is SummerSlam. That's a terrible joke from me. Why? Oh no, nothing, no, no. I'm gonna say it's a little bit chilly down there. A little bit chilly. Big up JC though. No, big up JC just for as big man JC appeared from his burner. The pagan. What did I miss? A big up free as well. Streets are saying there is slander. No. Oh, no. From there, Ray, there is context. We're really getting Cardi B. Why have we got a walking STD hosting this? Oh, we know you've got no, you don't have a burner. You've got burners. Oh, but it's not Big Dog apparently. She's dressed up like a raven. This show's going to be on until like 4 in the morning, and I've got to put up with Cardi B just taking her time, just walking to the ring. Why? Why? You know, there's not enough alcohol in the world for me to put up with this already. Wait, why are Los Garza in the ring with her? What's left of it? Yes. What's left of it? I've only just tied it up. He fully just logged into his burner. Oh dear me. I'm just gonna mute that because I don't want to hear her talk. I didn't know STDs could talk. So well, SummerSlam is a full weekend event, so this will be my weekend. Thank God I'm off work. So why for viewership, for the viewership figures, it makes the channel look better. What happened? There's an STD in the ring. An STD with who's called Cardi B. She does look like a crow turning. You're right. Sorry. No. You are spot on. Nikki said JC's banner is dead. Oh, here we go. Right now we're kicking off. Now we are kicking off. Now I understand why JC made the Rooney Bargy joke about the new Barca plate. Yep, there we go. What do you mean both of you is right now? We've got four. Four as we are about to get started with main event. Jey Uso he's making his entrance through the crowd already. And the crowd is four letters, one word. Yeet. Jey Uso on his way to the ring. That's gonna get clipped, isn't it? Who was that? Come here. No. You're gonna have to get into the camera frame, you moron.
Hi.
It's this person. There we go. Wade Barrett on commentary tonight. Still no Pat McAfee. Still no Pat McAfee. I will take this. If it's Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, and Michael Cole on commentary, I'm not complaining. Don't bring back Pat McAfee, man. Don't want him back. And the crowd is all in. Actually, you're broadcasting from the ocean now as well. Big up your damn self, Midnight, and big up from Antarctica. I've lost. There we go. I really hope Jey Uso, because when he did this at WrestleMania, he got tired, and you could tell. So this could, like, I really hope he's not going to be like too tired. Midnight. You're gonna ask me what the ocean looks like now. Um, I'm not, because consider I don't know if actually I don't know what time it would be in the southern hemisphere. So I'm not sure if it would be daylight, and you could tell me what the ocean looks like, because I'm fairly sure that it would be pretty dark. And did you just put a custard cream on my chicken wings? I don't really need my custard cream biscuit touching chicken wings.
It's on the bowl.
It's not on the bowl. It was touching my wings. Get out. What the? S- You should be. You're playing your game on your tablet. There.
I'm watching YouTube, but this is more interesting.
I cannot believe this has just happened on stream. You're gonna get me clipped to hell. I'm never. There's another thing I'm never living down. Why does this keep happening in 2025? I've fallen asleep at Wembley. I've now almost been force fed a custard cream.
And you've got a girlfriend.
All right, now you can piss off. It's after Watershed. Fuck off. Family friendly. This stream won't be family friendly because I'm gonna end up swearing. Right. It's actually Wade Barrett and Michael Cole on commentary. There's no Corey Graves. So this is actually kind of. I mean, I realized this was interesting that it kind of is obvious to get the crowd like fired up straight away to bring out Jey Uso and Roman Reigns first, which obviously will be Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and the whole stadium is eaten. Whole stadium now. At first, when he came out, like they were like, "What's going on?" None of them did not know. Green shirt guy is there in the front, of course. Jey Uso does look match ready. And the crowd chanting for OTC, the one and only Roman Reigns. Any minute now. Or is he? No, he's not going to get a special entrance. He's just going to get his normal theme. But the ones are up. People acknowledging the tribal chief. Stage looks great. The pyro is ready. This is going to be huge pyro. And he's got his Jordans back. Roman Reigns' first match since WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Yeah, you're right on this, Rich. They really did not have any plans for Roman Reigns. I think this is because obviously the injury to Seth Rollins accelerated plans. But Jey Uso's, I was not expecting this straight away. Jey Uso just putting up the ones, just acknowledging him straight off the bat. Interesting. Anyway, back to your point, Rich. They really have no plans for Reigns. No. At the same time, they could really just insert Roman Reigns into any angle and it works. He doesn't need the title anymore. He could, for as long as he wants to be in the WWE as a competitor, he doesn't actually have to hold the title anymore. He's done the title reign. 4 years as champion. Over 2,000 days as champion. So I think this is him paying his dues to his family and just getting them ready to carry the crown. As give me a second here. Let me just find it. There we go. There is the ticker. So yeah. What type of time is it? In general, it's SummerSlam time. Well, right now here in London, it is just coming up on 17 minutes past 11 at night. I believe in New Jersey, this event started at 2. So it's probably just gone 2:15 in the afternoon for these guys here. So this crowd is going to be here for the long haul. Both Jey and Roman, black and white gear. It's not, yeah, but it's not midnight yet. It's not midnight. You can, we'll do that again in around about 43 minutes, and then it'll be midnight. The crowd giving Roman the chant that us UK fans started. Yeah. So the US appropriating another thing from British culture. But are we gonna get separate entrances for these guys? They're not coming out together. Oh, maybe they are. They are. They've got a brand new theme. Bronson Reed is coming out. Bronson Reed is coming out wearing Roman Reigns' Jordans around his neck. What the hell? Sorry, I need a minute. It looks so ridiculous. The dog says opinions on a player moving to Birmingham City. They're building a super team. Well, with their owner, they certainly could do. But maybe talk to Dan about getting that on Transfer Weekly. Maybe we could, give him a bit more of an expert analysis. It's sport. It's predetermined. They might pull a few punches here and there, but the injuries are real, the slams are real, the moves are real. The tribal thief. Bronson Reed, the tribal thief. No. The results are predetermined. Think of it like this. It's just basically a soap opera. Think of it like that. And they're okay, so we're just getting in straight away. The match is underway and we are just both. Where are we starting off? I don't know who the legal tag team partner is. Roman Reigns has got Bronson Reed up in the corner, giving him the 10 punches above the turnbuckle, with Jey Uso just charging in, both with heavy uppercuts, forcing both men out the ring. Are we going to get a yeet straight away? Or are we going to get a suicide dive? We're going to get a yeet. Roman Reigns is going to yeet, isn't he? He doesn't. Wait. Sorry. They just triggered Jey Uso's music just to yeet. What the hell? Hey, some of us grew up at 12. Some of us still enjoy it for what it is, man. All right? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. If you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. I'm not going to judge anyone. Jey Uso with a huge dive onto more so Roman Reigns than Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. But is this a tornado tag team match, or I don't know the rules to this match. Midnight here with a fire comment there. JC, how comes you're not growing out of making burners called Onion Bargy Merchant? Here we go. And Bron Breakker hitting Jey Uso with a huge forearm. That was a brilliant one. Big up Midnight. Bron Breakker. Now it looks like we've got our legal tag team partners in. First of all, well, now it's Bronson Reed and main event Jey Uso. We don't lie about Antarctica. Oh my god! Bron Breakker just flew at Roman Reigns' head. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Just launches at him and just he catches him in the elbow right to the side of the face. Bron Breakker, man, he hits his moves at too fast a speed that I don't even know what he thinks he does. He knows what he's doing. Right. tag here. Bronson Reed is now your legal man. This tag team of Bron and Bronson really interesting. Especially considering when you take Seth Rollins out of the equation and you've got no real leader as it is. Bron Breakker, strong slam there into the cover, first cover of the match. Gets a 2, and then Bron Breakker starts doing press ups. And Paul Heyman actually has Roman Reigns' Jordans just draped around his neck. Didn't realize Bronson Reed had given them away. Bronson Reed just emoting here, just hitting all the emotes. He's starting to sound like his uncle Scott Steiner more and more, Bron Breakker. Honestly, the promo on Monday Night Raw, where he copied Roman Reigns saying, "This is my ring, this is my cameraman," bro. He sounds like Scott Steiner almost every single week. So, another wing. Good wings. Crowd chanting that we want Roman. When will we get that tagged to the tribal chief? He's extending his arm, wants the tag to get in. With Bronson trash talking. Jey Uso trying to reach. Oh, hang on. Manning a little bit of offense against the Australian bulldozer. But that strength of Bronson Reed is just too much. Practically throws him into the turnbuckle and tags in Bron Breakker. As Paul Heyman looks on with a bit of a questionable facial expression. Oh, hang on. Double team maneuver here. As Bronson Reed sort of like does a body splash on top of Jey Uso with Bron Breakker on his back. So double emphasis on that? I don't know. I don't know how the logistics of that one, if that's gonna increase the impact, to be honest, but Bron Breakker's too funny, man. Bron Breakker's just using the charm of Roman Reigns and just putting his own words on it. Love it. Love it. Give him the title now. Which is what I think is going to happen at some point. Fingertips away from the tag there, but ooh. Cover here. And a 2 count there for Bron Breakker. Jey Uso kicking out. Not sure if you do actually want to do that. Oof. Roman Reigns geeing up the crowd. It is a sellout in MetLife. Ah, Jay, I would not want to be there. Bron Breakker ready for a dive from the apron. This could end badly for both men. Oh! Here we go. Bronson Reed gets into the ring, sent out. Jey Uso has the chance now to tag in. He's going the wrong way, though. He's going the wrong way. But, wow. The timing on that was perfect as Bron Breakker stops Jey Uso from tagging in Roman Reigns, and Bronson Reed pulls off the tribal chief off the apron. The dog says, "How bad was that hot chip back at? You mean back when I lost the predictions league? Like what, 2 years ago? Give me a comparison to something." Um, to be honest, dog. Don't get me wrong. It built up. So I remember exactly how it felt like. It it wasn't like an immediate like bang. It was instantly hot. It just built up, built like bit by bit, and then it's just like too much. And I had to put my head down. A comparison to something, I don't know, because I've generally never had something that spicy. That was like, oh, I would not wish that. I would not wish that on anyone, to be honest. Um, Good float over DDT, but there by Jace by I was about to say by JC. I've got a JC comment here. Roman Reigns back on his feet. Bron Breakker cannot believe it. Um, I'm trying to think of something that would compare to that level. Tag is made nonetheless, though. Roman Reigns is in this match officially for the first time. Clotheslines here to Bron Breakker. Off the ropes with a clothesline. Is it worth it? Is it worse than getting cheated on by the crystals? God, yeah. Instantly. That's another thing I'm not living down. Even though I don't know where that ever came from. I don't know where that joke originated from. I'm probably going to blame you for that one, the dog. I'm going to blame you for that one because I think that was started by you. It either started by you or JC. Big clothesline to send Bron Breakker out of the ring. And I think we know what's coming next. It's going to be a big dive. Crowd is... Here we go. Roman off the ropes. Over the ropes. That was... He overextended. He's so overextended. Oh my god, that could have ended so badly. He got the elevation. And... Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for Bronson Reed, Roman Reigns is out of this match. That was bad. That was very, very close to ending so badly. Uranagi there by Roman Reigns, and he's ready in the Superman punch. He's there in the corner, locked in. Superman punch to Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed there gets a 2 count off of a quick roll up, and then knee right to the side of the head. Brings down the tribal chief. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna get tag made. Superman punch as Bronson Reed just bounces off the ropes here, but Bronson Reed is the legal man. And then Bronson Reed just bulldozes him with a running cannonball. I don't know what that move is called. Are we about to see the tsunami from Bronson Reed? No, not just yet. Big clothesline splash-like maneuver. Tag made by Jey Uso. Bronson Reed doesn't know about it. Super kick right into the gut. Uppercut. Block kicked. Enziguri into the corner. More attacks there by Jey Uso. This is... Oh! Damn! Midnight asks, JC, how do you know it was Rich? Considering, answering back to this one, when you know Midnight is Rich's banner, but you can't prove it. But here's a question for you, JC. What is the best game of all time? And you can't say Bus Simulator. Oh my god. No. I'm... There you go, JC. There's a question for you. If you're still here. Bronson Reed. Suicide. I did not know he could do that. Bron Breaker. Oh boy. Oh my god. Roman Reigns, thanks for coming. I mean, it's on his Xbox, JC. It's on his Xbox. It's on there. I've seen it. Bron Breakker says he has an idea. Bron Breakker to the top rope. Oh my god. Doomsday Machine? Doomsday Machine? Or a Steiner recliner? What is it with the eagle-eyed football and simulate and like bus and train simulators? That's two members of the eagle-eyed football who do this. But a Steiner recliner from Reed and Breaker. My god, that's the finisher right there that these two should do if they're going to go for tag team titles or anything. Then I think after tonight, if they do that move, no one kicks out of it. Bronson redirecting traffic. He wants Breaker to spear someone through the barricade. He's going to do it. Here we go. Bron Breaker's picking up speed. Right on the jaw. Hang on. Roman Reigns with a spear of his own through the barricade. Good night, Bron Breakker. Good night, Bron Breakker. This just became a one-on-one match. A huge spear. Crowd giving the "This is awesome" chants. Bronson Reed calling for the tsunami. Looking to finish off main event Jey Uso in this match. Reigns and Breakker still down. Roman Reigns straight back up here. Superman punch up there. Reigns helping Jey Uso up. Are we going to What the hell was going to happen here? Double spear? 1D! A 1D from Reigns and Uso. 1. Breaker breaks it up at a close 2.5. Was not expecting to see the 1D make its return tonight. They're just showing a replay of the spear. Crazy speed picked up there, and now just a replay of the Superman punch on Bronson Reed. Damn. Awfully convenient that Rich and Midnight don't message at the same time. I'm just the host. I'm impartial. The dogs are barking in Newark. Are we going to get a Bron Breaker special? One of them super spears. Nah, he's just... He's full on in emoting. He's full on just lost his brain. Oh boy. Roman Reigns takes the bullet. Super kick. Followed by a... That's not a spear. That was a body splash there from Jey Uso, who's still legal. Bronson Reed still legal. Uso splash. Cover by Jey Uso. 1, 2, 3. We have our first fall. And we have our first result. We have our first result, as I'm just changing the predictions board. Rich is 1-0 up. It's going to be a long night. And across SummerSlam, there are still 11 matches to go. But that first important score goes to Rich. It is 1-0 to the reigning defending football predictions, I should say, FPL and everything else champion, Rich. Damn. Hell of a match to kick off SummerSlam. Hell of a match. I look forward to watching this back another time and talking about this properly on a review. As Jey Uso. JC is saying that you're midnight, mate. JC says you're midnight. Do you wanna dispute that claim? I was not expecting this result. It's a welcome result, because they're really plugging WWE 2K25 right now when it's still broken. I'll play it sometime for the channel, but it's decent. It's a decent game. The showcase mode is fun. So I just got a trailer for, I think this would be WWE Unreal. Yeah. I think this is the most controversial show WWE has done, because this is full on exposing what's behind Gorilla, what's behind the camera. This is how they built up an entire year's worth of television. So yeah, decent crowd there. They're just displaying the tour that they're going on. I think the next few cities they're going to be at. We'll make a new ticker just for the score instead of it being up there. 1 second. Drewski showing up right behind the commentary table. Oh, I think they could just cut to the next person by accident. Here we go. The guy who sung the national anthem for America today, no idea. And someone called Fat Joe, a 4-time Grammy-nominated multi-platinum rapper. Never heard of him. So if anyone does know of him, is he good? And then we've got the crowd that gets told to, oh, you got to be really, really excited when the camera comes to you guys. Oh my God, please be excited. Right. What is going on with these camera cuts, man? Production truck, get involved, man. What are you doing? So, up next is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match between Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, teaming up against Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. It's been kind of interesting to see Roxanne Perez join the Judgment Day. Brought in by Finn Balor. SummerSlam, historically not a good pay-per-view for the Judgment Day. Of course, last year we saw the excommunication of, we saw Finn Balor betray Damian Priest, and we saw Dominic Mysterio choose Rhea Ripley. I mean, choose Liv Morgan over Rhea Ripley. That's the point. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ah. There we go. Sorry. Hang on. I've got to turn off the overlay just to read the comments. There we go. JC the type of guy to listen to Nicki Minaj whilst working out. Damn. Oddly enough, on the time of these comments, it comes up 11:49 for both Rich and for Midnight. So, is Midnight not Rich's burner? Could he maybe be somebody else's burner? Ooh. Anyway. There we go. So both Rich and I have gone for Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to be new champions here tonight. So hopefully I'm able to get a score on the board. No, that's later. That will be later. That's later. That's later. I'm not even gonna lie. When it's the other women's match, then we're talking. So the interesting thing is whether or not Alexa's face is okay because she got her nose busted open. Charlotte Flair out first. Is she gonna get pyro? Okay, I'm gonna give her props. The robe is good. The robe is sick. That is Flair energy. Oh, no pyro for Charlotte as Alexa Bliss is about to join us. Bit of miscommunication between these two during this entrance. "19 combined titles between these two. Alexa, a 3-time women's tag team champion. Charlotte's obviously only held this title once. But Alexa is, I think, the second most decorated women's wrestler when it comes to tag teams, that being Liv Morgan, who is the first. And whoever's got that Hulk rule sign, put it down, bro. Put it down. I ain't about that. We ain't about that life, man. He might be gone, but Oh yeah, I forgot Judgment Day changed their theme. Such a terrible theme. This team is so terrible, man. It is the worst one. So Raquel's obviously held the start for 103 days now. As together, as these two together right now, have defended these titles 3 times since Liv Morgan's injury. So undefeated tag team so far, Roxanne and Raquel, 4-0. But can they do it on the big stage? I think this is probably the most difficult defense so far because you've got huge pedigree in Charlotte, a tag team specialist in Alexa. Be interesting to see who will be starting up against who in this match, because both teams kind of cancel each other out in terms of Alexa and Roxanne being both high flyers and Charlotte and Raquel both being the powerhouses. And the woos are starting pretty quickly, as it looks like four minutes to go. 3 minutes to go by my clock, midnight. 3 minutes to go. And then we'll do it. And it looks like it's Roxanne starting up against Alexa Bliss after that miscommunication between Charlotte and Alexa. Hopefully I'm not triggering everyone's Alexas. Good Hurricane Runner there by Alexa. Tags in Charlotte straight away. And a huge clothesline. And a big boot combination to take out Roxanne and Raquel. They don't have clocks in Antarctica? Hang on. I thought they would have at least, digital clocks. No. Here we go, chop battle. Roxanne tagged in. Are we going to see the return of Liv Morgan in this match? Or will it wait until Night 2 with Dominic and AJ. Funnily enough, Midnight, he's actually playing EAFC. Also, what type of day is it? It's midnight. Tag in Alexa. It is the 3rd of August, 12 a.m. here in London, England. It's midnight. Two count there from Roxanne on Alexa. Going for Sister Abigail, but clawing at the eyes is... No, I thought she'd gone for a 619 then. Good counter there by Alexa. I don't think Bliss knows. Got the knees up to the midsection, says the commentary, but that might be one for Botchamania. Midnight asks, what's one quote you live by? Life sucks and then you die. Or, life is good, but Ray and Nephew makes it better. Or you could swap out Ray and Nephew for Wings make it better. But no, primarily, life sucks and then you die. Good chin lock here by Roxanne. Alexa fighting out. Good head slam to maintain control in this match. Tagging in Raquel now. Charlotte Flair not really being able to do much in this match so far. And Raquel just showing off the power here with a torture rack. But Alexa just try to fight back here. This is... We're really out here using Alexa's actual name in real life here, Charlotte? Really? Double face plant maneuver there. I'm supposed to say, don't be sad. Just watch Palace. Yeah, with a few more players getting signed, maybe. So many chops. Front flip, clothesline. That's new. Good kip up there by Charlotte. This crowd is really getting behind Charlotte now. Looks like we are full on turning her face again. But is that more so because she's teaming up with Alexa? Oh, we're going to go for the patented moonsault here from Charlotte. This usually does get countered, though. This could... Oh, she hits it perfectly. Cover. 1, 2. 2.8. Midnight says, who do I think we should sign? Well, I mean, if this so-called deal for Eduardo Martinez goes through, could be. But I would say stay tuned to the channel on Monday for Transfer Weekly, which is going to be a live special. So keep an eye on the main channel and join us on Monday. We'll talk about players we want to sign then. For now, back to the wrestling action. Bliss just knocked Charlotte out. Out cold. That woman is dead. Rest in peace. Are we about to see a title retention here? Looking for the Tejada bomb. Hits it by Raquel Rodriguez. Here comes Roxanne. Going for Pop Rocks and hits it. Cover. 1, 2. Bliss with a... Bliss with a diving neck breaker. A float over diving neck breaker. And Bliss is going crazy. And Raquel into the turnbuckle. The metal post. Bliss dragging, excuse me, Charlotte over. Tags in herself off Charlotte. Roxanne into the roll up. Got the legs. Quick kick out there by 2. Kick to the gut by Roxanne. This could be it. Big right hand there from Alexa. Other women down. Oh no. Oh no. And Charlotte Flair, big boot to Raquel Rodriguez. Sister Abigail DDT, cover 1, 2, 3. We got new champs. Thought it turned into Mickey Mouse there for a second. We have new tag team champions. Big hugs all around as the score gets updated. We have a score on the board. It is Nikki 1, Rich 2. Let me update the so we have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Tag team titles heading over to SmackDown. So Alexa now a 4-time Women's Tag Team Champion. Charlotte now a 2-time, respectively. And fireworks, of course. So the Judgment Day now no longer holds the monopoly on Monday Night Raw. They have lost a title. Is this a red herring for tomorrow night? Alexa's first title since returning. We've got a backstage segment here. Papa John's. Oh, Nikki Bella's here. They really couldn't find something for Nikki Bella to do, so they gave her the Papa John's advert. Oh dear. Come on, man. We could have done something better for Nikki on that one. Just get a nice little crowd shot. It's crazy how big MetLife is. I imagine you're up in the gods, and you're trying to watch American football. Like, how? How are you? How could you see anyone? You're just gonna Canelo Crawford, I think this is for the boxing over in Riyadh. Yeah. We're really advertising boxing during a wrestling event. It's truly 2025, people. the undisputed super middleweight champ. What the hell makes a super middleweight? I get a super heavyweight, but a super middleweight. That's just light heavyweight, isn't it? I don't understand. I have to watch JC or Rich. They understand boxing a lot more than me. Boxing for me is just hit your opponent until he's knocked out. Two WrestleManias been held at MetLife. 31 and 35. 35. Name that main event. Never mind, I'll do it for you. It's the first ever women's main event match. Right, so first up is actually our first singles match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross in the worst stipulation ever match. And we're not even getting a promo package for this. We're just going straight into it. I think this match would have been better off if this was late at night because you could probably get better lighting. But they have started this really early in the afternoon. So I think maybe some of these matches could go on for a while. So this is what is up next. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Either Rich extends his lead or I tie up the score with this match's result. I really don't care for Sami Zayn. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. An hour and 45 in. I know there's not many of you, just due to the lateness and because, not everyone's into wrestling, but I appreciate the fact that you guys have stuck with me tonight. I don't think this is lasting all the way to 4 a.m. like some people have said. I think this could be a 3, maybe even a 2 a.m. finish. Because we're already at the halfway point for night 1. I'm just going to polish off these wings while this match goes on, because this is, while I'm a huge Karrion Kross fan, I've got no interest in Sami Zayn. So. Good move there by Sami. Avoids the offense. Pick up the dog. Still here. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Crowd is pretty much divided on this one. Good Saito suplex by Karrion Kross. Another good Saito suplex by Karrion Kross into the cover. Gets a 2 count. Sorry, it's just Karrion Kross just urging Sami Zayn. Just say he was right, you stupid bastard. Oh dear, Karrion Kross is always funny, man. I've genuinely been a fan of this guy for years, man, since TNA. Multiple punches in the corner, draped over, Karrion Kross in the turnbuckle. Arm drag, Irish whip, rebound, off the top. Good move there, Sami. I'll appreciate good moves. It's an interesting battle between these two. You've got power and submission versus technical and quickness. Doomsday Side heel suplex by Karrion Kross into the cover. And a 2 count. Hang on. What's it? Oh boy. We're going for the metal pipe already. Blue Thunderbomb. Karrion couldn't use the pipe bomb, but the Blue Thunderbomb won. Very nearly over there. What's the AO for? Oh, here we go. Sami Zayn's letting this temper go here. Hang on. Referee having a push. Oh, go for the metal pipe. Referee for a second time has to push off Sami Zayn off of Karrion Kross. This could lead to a disqualification here because this is the third time. And the referee is getting right in Sami's face here, warning him. And Scarlett now putting at the feet of Sami Zayn the steel pipe weapon. That doesn't even make it any sound better. Sami's picked it up. And Sami's thinking about it, and he'll throw it away in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Called it. But into the roll up. 1, 2. That was a slow count. I won that point. I should have gotten that. Are we going to get a Hoover kick? Exploder into the corner. Here we go. Yep, it's going to be Sami. It's going to be Sami. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Sami Zayn. The score now reads Nicky 1, Rich 3. Yep. That wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see the hype. I don't see the hype. Is that the last time we're seeing Karrion Kross in WWE? Because Oh, we're really doing a segment about this guy. We're really doing a segment. Because granted, granted, without him, we wouldn't have the WWE. But for the love of God, we're really, really honouring a huge racist. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's just talk about a huge racist as like, oh my God, he's the greatest thing of all time. Piss off. Could not get. I genuinely. This is a hot take. All right, this is a huge hot take. I could not care that this man passed away. Don't care. Oh, we really want to put Hulk Hogan's son there with his wife who has a certain career in entertainment. Only good thing about Hulk Hogan, he had a good theme. That was about it. No idea what match is up next, but the score reads up above me. Nicky 1, Rich 3. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good at all. So I need to actually look. I need to actually see because this could actually be a problem for me. 1 second. Right. One, two, three, 4. I believe here are the current permutations. I need, or no, rather, Rich needs 3 wins on the predictions that we differ on because our predictions are very, very similar. They're doing a wrestling event in a baseball stadium? Is this a PLE or just like a normal live show? Okay. We're getting an outdoor. We're getting an outdoor Survivor Series in November at Petco Park, a baseball stadium. Psycho Clan and Mr. Iguana are here, man. Hey, if you don't know about AAA, man, if you don't know about Mr. Iguana, the #1 free agent, bruv. Sign him up, Trips. Sign him up, bruv. Mr. Iguana for WWE champion. You heard it here first, man. Looks like they're taking 2 fans backstage who've won a prize draw. It looks like Jade Cargill is wearing Storm gear. She's wearing the green and white, green and yellow, green and white, green and yellow. So I think if this matches up next, this could be a good. The Storm is coming. Yeah. Tiffany and Jade is. I got to move. Is next. The Queen of the Ring versus Tiffy time. Welcome back, Midnight. Right, I'm gonna go get some more rum while this is going on. So I will return. You will see me return. I'm back. She is very Jamaican inspired gear. Incredible. Wade Barrett, man, he's brilliant. Right. Both me and Rich have Jade in this match. I'm just cracking some ice. Wade Barrett needs to control himself. This man is out here thirsty. Lord Jesus. And here comes the champion, Tiffy Stratz. $211 as champion, 7 titles defense, and in 2025, she is the competitor with the best record in 2025, a 13-0 match record. She's not lost, and for someone who's only been wrestling for 4 years, I've got to say that's an incredible stat. Well, the this might just be the most, I think there's not really much a rivalry going on. It's a friendly rivalry, but there is no there's no negative feelings. I think in this one, I think this is more just battling for respect. Both women vying for their title. One fall. Also, I'm having ice cream now. Oh, you can already tell, considering Cardi B just got put on the screen there. You can kind of tell what's going to happen. The athletic background against the power background here. Both women very much, I think they're both of them inside the first 5 years of their career. Cargill obviously started in AEW. The power game of Jade Cargill is going to be far too much for Tiffany to put up with. So she's going to great suicide dive there. Great swanton there from Tiffany Stratton to the cover. Gets a 1. Just a 1. Here comes great counter there by Jade. The backflip elbow into the corner was countered by a huge backbreaker, and now a counter of Stratton's own. Good sequence here. Float over. Kick right into the mouth of Tiffany Stratton here. Cargill here with a spinning power bomb. Calls it the Eye of the Storm. Kicks out at 2. Great impact. Running elbow into the corner from Jade Cargill. Trying to maintain control here. Tiffany gets a separation, dodges a bicycle kick. Now powers Cargill up to her shoulders. Great rolling fireman's carry. Looks like she was trying to go for the prettiest moonsault ever. Very early on to go for the finish. I mean, you would want to try and get that finish quickly. Avoid that power game. Suplex off of the outside of the apron here. And returned by a Falcon Arrow by Tiffany. This match is already technically the best one of the card so far. Match number 4, Cargill versus Stratton. WWE Women's Championship on the line. Wade Barrett saying England are going to win the World Cup in MetLife Stadium because that is where the final will be held in next year's World Cup. Wade, don't say that. Backflip, elbow. Alabama slam. Didn't get all of it there, so I don't think this looks and go for the prettiest moonsault ever. Cargill hits Jaded, but she overextended Tiffy's leg and it hits the bottom rope. But the counter to the prettiest moonsault ever, the boots were right there on the chin. Rolls. Choke slam. Going for Jaded from the top rope here. I think Stratton coming to here. Oh no. Great counter. Into a senton. Here comes the prettiest moonsault ever, and it's perfect. Cover 1, 2. And Tiffany retains. That was a match. That's a result I was not expecting. Well, that goes against the book. That goes against the books. A no score here. Meaning the score will remain 3-1. As we're gonna get a trailer for the Mike Kerr biopic starring The Rock, which I'm not gonna lie, the makeup gear on this to make Dwayne look like Mike is pretty good. And we're getting out of it for the World Cup. Well, hospitality for the World Cup, really. So if you are watching along, they're doing that that 3D place. So they got one in Las Vegas where I think it had the camera in the corner of I think it was Arsenal versus West Ham, or it was but it was like literally as you are in your stadium seat. So I got no idea who these people are. No idea who that is. Stephanie McMahon. There we go. Now that's someone who I want to see. Big up the Steffers. Big up Stephanie McMahon. Here we go. Three tag team matches on him. I'm not gonna lie, tag team matches drag, and the last two were okay, but No, he's playing the crew. I wonder what kind of special entrance Logan's going to get if he gets any. No, he's not going to get any. Okay. I guess he kind of saves it more for WrestleMania. But he's not got the drone. No. He has been known to like. He does always wear yellow, but it's always a variation on that. He's blue and yellow and black and yellow. But he always does wear the oh my god. Oh my god. The whole hard cam side is Logan Paul is an outsider and it is triggered. We've even got a sign. We got a sign saying Trini shirt guy is better than green shirt guy. Love that. Trini shirt guy versus green shirt guy at WrestleMania. Book it. And here comes Drew McIntyre from Scotland. Oh, there he is. Not gonna lie, if they ever make like a movie, like one of those medieval films where they're fighting dragons or some shit like that, get Drew wearing that outfit, man. Take that how you will. I don't give a shit. Drew McIntyre. It's Drew, man. This guy is UK #1. What the hell is that mustache? What the hell has happened to Drew McIntyre's mustache? What the hell has happened to it? Like, I'm not one to talk, but oh my god. No! Drew, that looks. It looks so bad. Someone get him to the barber now. We're taking a drink. Rich, just in case if you are watching, I did manage to get another bottle of rum. It wasn't Ray and Nephew. £280, 0% body fat is big Drew McIntyre. Not gonna lie, you would not want to piss this guy off. Funny enough, I have met Drew a couple times actually. Before he went back to WWE. This was even before. This is way before even I joined the Eagle Eyed. I think even before Eagle Eyed football was a thing. But I've met Drew at a couple of conventions. Despite his current appearance and his current mentality, he is genuinely one of the nicest people you could ever come across. Always, always nice to talk to. What the hell is this entrance theme for Jelly Roll? He's got a microphone. Is it going to happen? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's going to happen. He's going to do it. He's going to sing. He's going to summon Randy Orton. He's going to summon him like he did last night. We're going to get voices sung live by Jelly Roll. He's actually going to do it. He did this last night on SmackDown and it actually worked. It's brilliant. I love the way they did it. Oh dear. What do we think that I wonder what the combined weight would be between Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Not that I'm fat shaming. Not that I'm fat shaming. I'm just saying I wonder what the combined weight would be. Considering that I'm not one to talk about combined weight because the amount of weight that I've probably put on the last 2 days with eating. The dog says, Nikki, how does WWE viewing figures compare to Premier League average match views? Do you mean just here on the channel, or do you mean in terms of the wider world? You will have to answer me. Clarify on that one, mate, because that way I can probably tell you. Oh, the actual event? I mean, obviously, the Premier League is going to be like the Premier League is broadcast infinitely across all countries. But then it's quite interesting to see. Do you know what? At some point, we'll have to look at that. We'll look into that one because with this Netflix deal, I mean, if you go back years and years and years, do you remember when, it was Sky Sports and it was Channel 4 who would have, you know, WWF and early WWE up until like 2015, 2016 when it got moved to TNT. Anyway, you would only get certain amounts of views here. But with this Netflix distribution deal, Netflix is everywhere. So I would say I th- I think the viewing figures does Michael Cole just got put Logan Paul's headband on. Anyway, I think obviously the Premier League will outdo. I think it's the most watched sport in the world. Never mind, fuck your Super Bowls, screw your anything else. Premier League is the most watched event around the world. So I think WWE would love the Premier League, average match views. But then WWE have always been, oh, here we go, cheap shot there by Logan Paul. And I'm not gonna lie, why would you want to piss off Randy Orton? No, I know it's not a sport, midnight, but in terms of football, in terms of its in terms of that place in football as a sport or as a league compared to the WWE, I Premier League obviously would clear it. Oh, Randy Orton is getting tagged out immediately. Jelly Roll wants Logan Paul for that cheap shot. This is interesting. This is going to be interesting. So Jelly Roll apparently has been putting in the work, even broke his pinky doing this. Rich, I will see you tomorrow, mate. Get some rest. In a bit, man. It's a good point, Midnight. It is a good point. If we're talking about a single game compared to a SummerSlam, it well, yeah. Let's take SummerSlam for example, and then put it up against a single Premier League game. It would have to depend on what Premier League game are you choosing. Are you choosing Burnley versus West Ham on a Monday night or on a Saturday night late kickoff? Or are you choosing, Liverpool versus Man United, Arsenal versus Tottenham, Chelsea versus Arsenal, your heavyweights, your huge heavyweights? Because I planned ahead and changed my body clock. I went to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday after I finished work. So I planned ahead. So unfortunately, I've got Monday and Tuesday off to change it back again. Because, oh my God, I have to be at work on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Randy Orton pleading with Jelly Roll to tag him in as Logan Paul tagged in Drew McIntyre. Drew just waiting in the middle of the ring. Oh my God. I was not expecting this height difference. Jelly Roll. I thought Jelly Roll was the same height as Drew. Oh, a huge slap. Jelly Roll with a punch and another one. And another one. Quick jabs. Oh, fucking fucking oh my God. Sorry, someone Someone check on Jelly Roll's head. Someone check on Jelly Roll. How he is not busted open. Oh my god! Man just ate the headbutt. Point blank range. Bro, how are you not concussed? How are you not dead? How are you not dead, man? I'm doing accents now. We've now reached the point in the night where Nick will do his accents. Drew's a comedian. I hear voices. They talk to me. They say you're screwed, man. 'Cause I'm Drew McIntyre. Double suplexing coming from McIntyre and Logan Paul. Great maneuver. I'm not gonna lie, Jelly Roll has impressed me so far. And we're getting our first blankouts on the audio as the crowd in Newark, New Jersey lets Logan Paul knows how they feel with a fuck you, fuck you, Logan. There's a Freudian slip. A fuck you, Logan chant. Freudian slip there. Let's bring back up the overlay. There we are. Anyway, back to the whole point. It depends, sorry, of Midnight, your point about the single game versus single SummerSlam depends on the game you choose for the Premier League. But I think the Premier League would outdo it. Because remember, this is still, the WWE is still quite a niche sport, to be honest. It has its ebbs and flows, whereas the Premier League is still the most watched league in the world. It is the most competitive league in the world. It has the best player. It has some of the best players in the world, some of the best teams in the world. It's yeah. Sorry. I just love the photo that Rich chose for the overlay for Jelly Roll because just look at that goofy smile. Certainly has the best. Yeah. Oh. Are we about to see Randy Orton enter this ring as Drew McIntyre tags in Randy Orton? Here he comes. The Viper is away. I can't actually see the comment. Unfortunately, the dog, if social media is to be believed, Malcolm Abiwe, he gone. Draping DDT off of the ropes by Randy Orton. He's starting to go to that place. I wonder who wins an emo contest, Randy Orton or Bron Breakker? Who hears more voices inside their head? Bron Breakker or Randy Orton? Because I swear that's a sick tag team. Just insanity. Oh my god. Logan Paul just. I love how each time the wrestlers come near the commentary table, Wade Barrett just like runs away. They're on the Spanish announce table, man. Sit down, watcha. Sit down. Claymore. Good night, Randy. Randall Keith Orton is dead man. He's a dead man. I don't even know if that was Scottish. That's Scottish, right there. Right here, that's Scottish. And Randy Orton's dead man. And here's Logan. Is he going for the big punch? He's going for the big punch. Oh, we're clearing the announce table. As Logan Paul, ever the showman, sunglasses on, with a bottle of Prime. 2 bottles of Prime. With Wade Barrett helping out here. Oh boy. Are we about to see the first person put through the table here? Are we about to see the first person put through the table? Logan Paul from the top rope. 3, 2, 1. The first person to be put through the new announced desks is Jelly Roll. Holy shit. Spot of the night. Sunglasses on. Hit point perfectly. Prime all over the place. Splinters everywhere. The desk is destroyed. Jelly Roll is done. Dusted. Over. He's finito. Count him out. I can't even understand what the crowd is chanting. As McIntyre and Orton are looking to continue this match. We have got officials out here. I don't know what's going on here, but there's some of the crowd are looking at elsewhere. So I think maybe someone got ejected in the crowd. And then we've got Jelly Roll being helped to his feet by the medical professionals. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre stomping Randy Orton in the corner. Something's happened. Something has happened that is not. Somewhere, the crowd are going crazy in MetLife Stadium. So I don't know if the crowd is trying to. So it looks like Jelly Roll's being carried to the back. Jelly Roll can't continue. He's passing his wife. Is Jelly Roll passing his wife, who's in the front row? No, Jelly Roll's down. No. It's a work. It's a work. You can so tell. You can so tell. Drew's trying to get the attention back. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on Twitter and see what's happening because I genuinely feel like something's happening here. No, nothing really. Nothing really happening there. Hang on. Hang on. Jelly Roll. Shoving off the officials. He says he's going to continue. He's going back. What a man. Go on, Jelly Roll. Go on, lad. Go on, you crazy son of a bitch. He's walking back up. This handicap match has now just turned back into a tag team match as Jelly Roll drags himself to the corner. Randy Orton's dragging himself to the corner. Tag made. Here comes Jelly Roll. Here comes Logan. Big clothesline. Big clothesline from Jelly Roll. Got him by the neck. Choke slam. Logan Paul. Good night. Oh my god. Oh my god. The height on that. Undertaker. A sidewalk slam. There goes the tape. Jelly Rolls. What the hell is? What is going on? I love this. I love this. This is great. Oh, this is great. No, this is great. Go on, man. Go on, Jelly Roll. A power slam. Drew going for the Claymore. Oh, he Claymores. He Claymores Jelly Roll right on the jaw. But an RKO. An RKO from Randy Orton. Let's go. Logan Paul sends him into the corner. Logan Paul going up to the top rope here. This will be the finish. No matter what happens here, Jelly Roll's down. Frog splash. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And it is Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre who win. The score remains 3-1. The jelly to belly. Michael Cole, put him in the Hall of Fame, man. Put Michael Cole in the Hall of Fame, man. Well, big up to Jelly Roll for this one. He put in the work. As far as celebrities go, I think Bad Bunny is still the #1 guy, but Jelly Roll did put in the work, and yeah, that was a good match. Oh, here's LA Knight. This is the only way he's getting on the SummerSlam card. I love how Slim Jim has stayed Macho Man Randy Savage's thing. So it is August 31st. 28 days? 28 days from tonight. WWE returns to Europe for Clash in Paris. Why would you want to go to the French? Why? Why do the French get a PLE and we don't? We still have not got a PLE this year. Ah? We're really advocating Donald fucking Trump. WWE, man, come on. I know WWE is Republican, but like, come on. Can we not just keep politics out of this? Right. SummerSlam Sunday preview coming up. Obviously, tomorrow I'll be starting the stream at 10:30 again tonight. Tomorrow night. Or two. Actually, no. It'd be 10:30 tonight because it's 1:30 in the morning. Right. I'm gonna go get myself another snack. Before the main event, before Gunter and CM Punk. So I shall return. And I am back just in time to see the greatest of all time, the best in the world, the voice of the voiceless, cult of personality, blares out in New Jersey. He's taking his time. There he is. There he is. The summer of punk. Is this the moment where CM Punk becomes a champion once again? It's clobbering time. CM Punk in sky blue colors, blue and white. Excuse me. The sun has set over an incredible night here on night 1 of SummerSlam. "12 years without a WWE Championship, but he has. I think he's a 7. No, hang on. ECW title, World Heavyweight. He's won the World Heavyweight title twice. WWE Championship twice, so 5-time champion, 6-time champion because he won the AEW champion. So 6-time world champion. So could it be argued that this is the last chance for CM Punk? As he sits in the middle of the ring. We have been here before. SummerSlam and CM Punk in a world title match. We have been here before. SummerSlam 2011. CM Punk versus John Cena to unify their WWE championships, in which Punk was screwed. But here comes the champion, the world heavyweight champion, Gunther. One of the most dominant wrestlers of the 2020s. Longest reigning WWE United Kingdom champion. NXT champion. Intercontinental champion. World champion. Has spent more than 90% of his career in WWE with a championship around his waist. The man who retired Goldberg. Will this be the night of Punk? Punk will obviously be the more technical. Gunther will be the more powerful. Maybe even the more intelligent wrestler. Because Gunther has more. The thing is, Gunther is definitely the more powerful wrestler. One fall. Alicia Taylor acing it on the announcing tonight, it has to be said. Here comes the challenger. From Chicago, Illinois. The straight edge savior. The Second City Saint. The man who got me back into wrestling. The man who I am named after. If you see my Twitter at. I based my Twitter at based on him. He will go up against the Austrian brute. The Ring General. Gunther. This is Punk's biggest challenge. Anybody else, I would have said CM Punk. But tonight, I have chosen Gunther to retain, despite my love and respect for CM Punk. Rich has predicted CM Punk to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. A sign up there, just up in the crowd. I'm straight edge because of CM Punk. Collar and elbow tie up to start up the match. Gunther will be the more powerful, but there is the power of Gunther into the corner. Referee trying to separate them. Good switch around. Hands in the face. Referee separates them. Rods apart or separates. Punk's best shot at winning this is getting Gunther angry, getting him distracted, letting that temper fly. Gunther, who is cool, calm, and collected. Punk, who plays mind games almost expertly. Elbow tie up by Gunther. A two going for that big chop, but Punk dodges it and says no. Like Matumbo. He says no. Going in for another tie-up. Collar and elbow. Good side headlock takedown by the champion. Back up to a level base. Punk trying to go for an arm wrench. Trying to wrench the arm. Does so. Has that arm. Good snap bed takedown there by Gunther, but it is immediately reversed, and with another arm lock, Punk has Gunther. Another arm wrench. Standing now. Brings Gunther down to a knee. And brings him down again with a huge arm wrench. And a quick strike to the arm. Gunther maybe looking for another snap bed. Takes Punk into the corner. Referee giving him a 5 count. There is separation. Good block of the chop there into the arms of CM Punk. This will be very... Here we go. There's the power of Gunter. Clutching both hands and brings Punk down to one knee. Oh my god. And then Punk just keeping his shoulders just above here. Gunter using all of his power just to bring down Punk. Gets a 1. Just misses on the stomp, but gets the second one. European uppercut brings Punk into the right-hand side corner with another one. And a third. Irish whip here. Into the corner. Punk brings Gunter right down with an arm wrench. And then with a huge strike to the arm. This will take away Gunter's striking ability. Kicks to the chest here. And another one. I mean, of course, if you remember, if you are a CM Punk fan, you will remember his strength lies in kicks. And there's a huge, thunderous chop to echo around MetLife Stadium. Thunderous. Like a thunder strike. Gunter does well, but Punk again brings down Gunter to a level base. Kicks again. Arm takedown. Now manipulating the wrist. Punk really using that old Muay Thai based combat skills that he has been known for early in his wrestling career. Snapmare takedown. Punk playing the mind games, holding Gunter's arm down, holding his boot on Gunter's face, and then stomps down on the arm with a knee. Another arm wrench. Gunter maybe trying to create some separation here. Into the ropes they go. And a forearm shot there just above the head, just below the head to the neck area of CM Punk. Good block of the chop again. Chop here from Punk. And another one. And another one. A hat-trick of chops here. Irish whip here from the challenger. Reversed by the champion. Boot to the jaw. Punk. Oh, and a chop just right to the hamstring. And then to the upper back by Gunter. And at a huge clubbing blow into the chest. And Punk's in the tree of woe. And chops galore here. Gunter, like I said earlier, losing some of that temper. How are my energy levels? I'm feeling pretty energized for this one. I'm still awake. This is our main event. One match to go. I'm going to need this point tonight to stay in the match against Rich. Otherwise, Rich has the commanding lead going into night 2 for the Eagle-Eyed Wrestling Championship. Gunter standing above his challenger. The crowd giving him all their vitriolic hatred. Punk with strikes. And then a huge chop to take Punk down to the ring. So far, level playing field for both these men. And the chest of CM Punk rippling as he was brought down by that chop. And now here comes Gunter's power, his ability to sap the energy out of his opponent with various of the holds that he's known for. Charging up that chop here. And another one that brings Punk down. Power slam there by Gunter. And the crowd facing the ring, letting Gunter know how they feel about him. Referee checking on Gunter. It's almost funny to see the height difference between Gunter and the referee. Knees right into the rib cage of CM Punk, which is just gonna take all that energy out of you. It's gonna take all that life out of you. Abdominal stretch here, abdominal position here. Strikes just below the ribs again, right to the kidney area of CM Punk. There's the stretch, and the abdominal lock is in, which will just take all that life out of you. Digging his fist into the kidneys, now his elbow right into the kidney area of CM Punk. And then Punk manages to find his way, maybe looking for an abdominal stretch of his own. Both men trying to find superior positions. Punk on the shoulders. Nearly had it. Nearly went for the GTS, which was nearly counted into the sleeper hold. 2 count by Punk on Gunter. Big boot to the jaw of CM Punk. Good. Great combination there. Great combination. So far, this match has been 50-50, I'd say. Good technical match here. This is Gunter's bread and butter. Hitting the extremities, the arms, the legs, the lower chest, the upper back. But Punk is taking these heavy boots and saying, "Thank you, sir. Can I have another?" Another chop. Punk still on his feet. A third. Punk still remains up. Here we go. Chopping battle. Both men open-handed strikes here. Forearms here by Punk. Irish whip. Countered. Good leapfrog there by the champion. And another big boot right to the side of the head. But Punk did not go down. But he is dazed. And a huge chop. Nearly sends Punk out of the ring. But Gunter holds Punk up and then big boots him onto the apron. And Punk looks done. I don't think Punk even knows where he is right now. Gunter is telling him, I will. Don't know what happened there. Gunter goading CM Punk. Chop across the chest, lighting him up. Close-handed shot there right on CM Punk's jaw. Punk trying. Gunter says, give me something. Here's the kicks. This is exactly what you need. Hang on. It looks like Punk might might have caused. Yes! CM Punk has caused a cut to emerge on Gunther's chest. His left pectoral cut, but I think Punk is also cut ever so slightly as well. But both, I think Gunther. Trash talking Punk. You never want to do this. You never want to get into a trash talking bout with CM Punk. This man has ended careers on the microphone. Sleeper hold. Punk to one foot. Now to both. Chin lock here by the champion. Punk trying to lift him up. Couldn't do it. Punk catches him. Trying to hook the legs. Trying to look for that sharpshooter. And just a huge chop sends Punk into the corner, which I think has just pissed Gunther off even more. Scoop slam. And Gunther looking to add insult to injury with a sharpshooter of his own. The move made famous by Bret the Hitman Hart, and Punk trying not to tap out here. Punk trying to twist, trying to turn. Gunther's got the power level though, but hang on. Are we about to see a fate? Are we about to see a? Hang on, an Achilles lock. Wow. An Achilles lock turned into a sharpshooter of CM Punk's own. Submission's not the best, and Gunther is able to get to the ropes almost instantly, and Punk has to let go, but Punk looks done. It is past 2 in the morning here in London. CM Punk versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Eagle-Eyed Predictions Championship is on the line. Rich versus myself to determine the first ever champion. German suplex by the champion Gunther on CM Punk. And Punk is like a fish out of water. Just down. Gunther's showmanship or his trash talking has always been a highlight. Punk being goaded to his feet, chop to the chest, and Punk is just Punk valiantly with a forearm shot. And now a chop again to the chest of Gunther. Returned by another one by the champion. Close-fisted strike there. Here we go. Striking battle again. Don't really want to get into this with Gunther because he's got the power game, Punk. Punk off the ropes here with another lariat. Gunter still doesn't go down. Again, off the ropes, and Gunter charges in with a shoulder charge of his own. But Punk with a drop kick. Dive under. Neck breaker. Punk starting to fire up a bit. Gunter in the danger zone. The famous, always looking for the Shining Wizard, but countered into a powerbomb position, and there's a huge powerbomb. And a 2 count. A kick out at 2 from CM Punk after a huge counter into a powerbomb. As Punk was looking for that Shining Wizard combination. Pockets of the crowd being heard chanting, "This is awesome. This is the technical match that we all thought it would be." Been live for 3.5 hours. Thank you very much for joining me. Hang on. This hang on. This looks like the Hell's Gate. This looks like the Hell's Gate. This is the move that CM Punk almost lost to at WrestleMania 31. At WrestleMania 29. Gunter has the power. He can maybe looking for a Boston Crab maneuver here. Punk has a bit of leverage here. He's got behind of Gunter's Achilles tendon. But Gunter is practically indignant. Chops to the front and to the back. And then tries to go for the sleeper hold. But Russian leg sweep by CM Punk. Gunter is already up to 1 foot now in the corner. Punk is down on his chest. CM Punk manages to hit the Shining Wizard. Can he follow up with the Bulldog or the clothesline? He can! There is the Bulldog into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Gunter. I think that is the first time Punk has initiated a pin. CM Punk may be looking for the big diving elbow, made famous by Macho Man Randy Savage. But Punk is feeling it, man. I think this might be the most. Gunter just springs up and chop right to the chest. His chest must be on fire right now for the amount of chops that he's taken. Gunter now just throws CM Punk to the mat. Gunter now. This is something you do not see every day. Gunter now with a splash. Cover 1, 2. 2.75. At 2.75 seconds, CM Punk kicks out. Huge frog splash by the 280-pounder Gunter. I do mean that. I do mean, yes, he is feeling it. More trash talk from the champion to his challenger. Huge lariat. Takes down Punk again. And another lariat to take CM Punk down to the ground. I'm going to need more rum. Here's another one. Punk has him up. Got it. Nearly blocked here. Gunter. Powerbomb by Gunter. Very nearly had him up for the GTS, but it was counted into a powerbomb by Gunter. But the Austrian calling the Chicago native to his feet. He wants him on his feet. Here we go. Gunter sizing him up. Huge rebound drop kick into the position. Gunter with another powerbomb. Cover 1, 2, kick out. A kick out. 2.8. But that rebound drop kick. Good Lord. And that huge powerbomb. And Gunter is astounded. Big up, Kevin. How you doing, man? Bit early for rum here. Mate, it's 11 p.m. somewhere. It's never early for rum. Big up to yourself, man. Good morning to you, if it is the morning, or good afternoon to you, or rather, as my as my intro goes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are, whenever you are. Chop here, and another one. Punk still able on the ropes. And Gunter has Punk draped over the top rope on the turnbuckle here. And another chop. And then it's just stretching Punk's body all over the top turnbuckle there. On the 3 count. And for the very first time, this match goes to the outside. They fixed up the announce table really quickly for Cole and hang on, they got that fixed really quickly. Anyway, back to the match. Just chucking him up against the turnbuckle post. Methodical. I think Gunter is doing too much here. I think he's doing too much here. Posing for the crowd. Says to the camera, draped over the World Heavyweight Championship, it belongs to the best in the world. Who is the ring general Gunter? And CM Punk brings Punk down. Punk brings Gunter down. Punk catches Gunter unawares. He caught him monologuing. He caught him posing. Punk has a window of opportunity, but that window of opportunity will close very, very quickly as soon as Gunter is able to get to his own feet again. And the referee giving a bit of a grace period here. Referee starts his count. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gunter is busted. Huge wide open. We have got biblical levels of blood pouring from Gunter's head here. Oh my god. Ref, get the gloves on. Get the gloves on. This is bad blood levels. This is Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. The levels of blood here. And could be a broken nose. This could be a broken nose, but Gunter is feeling it. Gunter has no idea where he is right now. Oh my god. He wants separation. I think this is a broken nose. Referee has... Punk has his window. He's going for strikes. Straight to the cut. Straight to the cut of Gunter here. He is busted wide open. Oh my. Shining Wizard into the corner. Lariat. Going up to the top rope here. This is the window. This is the chance. Gunter is... His face is just a crimson mask. Punk. Finally. Finally. Calls for the GTS. Has him up on the shoulders, but Gunter with a sleeper hold locked in, and it's locked in tight. That's it. That's it. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Punk. Gunter doesn't have it all in. He's got him up on his shoulders. Go to sleep, cadets! But Gunter is still standing. What the fuck are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? One more time, says CM Punk with a second. Go to sleep. Gunter goes down. Cover 1, 2. New champion. New champion. CM Punk is your new world heavyweight champion. Where is Seth Rollins? Where is Seth Rollins? Where is he? I don't believe this for a second. I don't believe this for a second. Where is Seth? Where is Seth? Where is Braun? Where is Bronson? Where are they? I know for a fact this is coming. I'm not celebrating this. I don't believe this for a second. I'm not believing this for a fucking second. I have been broken by WWE before. This was an incredible match. Kevin, you're right. That was brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, your new World Heavyweight Champion is CM Punk. But I will not celebrate until I see the Netflix symbol. I don't believe this. The score, at least, will read as follows. It is NICKY 1, Rich 4. Going into night 2 of SummerSlam tomorrow night with me and Rich. But where is Seth Rollins? Where is Mr. Money in the Bank? Everyone is looking to the stage. Everyone. I don't believe this. Wait. Until I see that ident. Until I see that ident. I need to see this. CM Punk is your new World Heavyweight Champion. But are we going to see late interference here? This has been so well deserved for CM Punk. He deserves this. An amazing, amazing match. And there is Seth Rollins. Burn it down. Here he comes. Here he comes. Punk knew this. Punk knew this was coming. Oh my God, he's coming out in... He's coming out. He's back. Seth Rollins is back, but he has got a huge knee brace on. He's got 2 crutches. Welcome back, Seth freaking Rollins, as his oracle, Paul Heyman, holds the Money in the Bank briefcase above his head. And Seth Rollins says, hold on to it while you can. We are not getting a cash in tonight. It was a ruse. It was a ruse. It was a ruse, man. Seth Rollins is 100%. Seth Rollins is 100%. We're getting a cash in. Are we getting a cash in? We're getting another match. We're getting another match. We're getting another match. Seth Rollins is... It's fine. He's going to cash in. We're getting a cash in right now. Rich will be doing the stream with me tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we are about to get a brand new match. Hang on. Seth Rollins tells Jessica Carr he's cashing it in. We're getting a cash in. We are about to get a huge screw job, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins has CM Punk a stomp. Cover 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. We have had Seth Rollins has regained the World Heavyweight Championship. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Seth Rollins fools everyone. He said he was out until Survivor Series at the earliest, but he played us all. Seth Rollins has cashed in on a champion who only held the title for 5 minutes. Seth freaking Rollins is a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. He adds to his accolades. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching WWE SummerSlam here on Eagle Eyed Extra. I will see you at 10:30 tonight for night 2 Break is injured, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I will see you tonight, 10:30 p.m. here on Eagle Eyed Extra. Rich will join me. What a night. Thank you. Up the palace, up the wrestling. I'm going to bed. See you later.